Hello everybody, I am so excited for today's video. So if you've noticed, all my videos have been laggy except for this one, and that's because I have two computers in my house. I have an old ThinkPad computer, which is mine, and I have access, it's not mine, I have access to a new Apple computer, and it's my mom's for work. I just found out, credit to Pepper, is that all Apple computers come with a screen recorder. And so for a long time I thought I'd always have to use my ThinkPad computer screen recorder because I wasn't allowed to download anything on my mom's computer. So I would only play Animal Jam recreationally on her computer. When I film videos, I had to go to the laggy computer because I thought, all I have is the Screencast-O-Matic and I'm not allowed to download anything on my mom's computer, so this is just what's gonna have to do. I find out that there's a free recorder on the Apple computer, so yay! On my videos, hopefully I will begin to edit them because now they're not time limited like Screencast-O-Matic. I was only allowed to make 15-minute videos at a time, so now I'm just super excited because I get to make lag-free, lengthy videos. They get to be as lengthy as I'd like, which is lovely. Okay, so today's video, to be honest, I just really wanted to tell you guys how excited I was about that. Let's pick a spooky ghost server, Himalaya. Perfect. So basically, I am sorry that I never made a part 2 to the last video. I'm aware not many people watch my channel at this point in time, but I still want to say sorry. I tried to film that video multiple times in the same day. I felt like I shouldn't give you a video that I wouldn't want to watch, like a video that wasn't very good quality. So I am just going to fill you guys in now. I finished the den. Here, we can go take a look. So here's our artist den. I filmed some of making this den. I don't know if I finished it with you guys, but here's the finished product. I might add some more furniture just because it's kind of empty. I just wasn't sure what to add. To be honest, it's not like my favorite den that I have. I feel like I could probably do better, but it's hard when you're making a YouTube video to like focus on what you're doing and talk at the same time. I really need to work on that. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys the art I've been doing because it's on the other old computer. I'll show you guys those commissions when I can. Anyways, I wanted to share with you guys, I got a little more rare since I saw you guys last. I'm very excited about this. Ignore these. These were not what I meant. So this is gonna be a long journey, guys. Just get prepared. I have been an Animal Jammer since the beginning, I think. I'm not totally sure. I've been playing since I was very young. That was like 10 years ago. I've been playing basically since the beginning. Every single beta item I have either had or I recognize it, and that's a lovely feeling for nostalgia, but I don't have any of those items. You guys are gonna hate me for this. Basically, I've had every single beta, or not gotten it because I didn't like it at the time. Somewhere along the way, when I was younger playing Animal Jam, it was just really important to me to get the like specific items I wanted, and I really loved shopping at that Coral Canyon shop that is super expensive, or not super expensive, obviously, it's just expensive for someone like me who has no gems and no diamonds. When you're starting off, it's an expensive store. So I used to love to shop there, and so I would sell all my items just being like, okay, I'll buy them later, it's fine. You play Animal Jam less and less, and for a while you take breaks and you don't buy the items you told yourself you were gonna buy, and one day you go back and you're like, wait a minute, those items aren't there anymore. And so, long story short, I sold most of my items trying to get gems to buy other items, and so I don't really have any betas. I have a friend who has all her betas and everything because she wasn't dingus like me. Like I was saying, it's going to be a long journey of just you guys getting to see me become more rare. So I had a den beta, I traded it for these Cupid wings, just because honestly, Cupid wings, they're cute, obviously, they're stylish, but I never like paid attention to them. I wasn't like, that's what I want, I'm gonna trade for those Cupid wings. But I saw somebody and they were like, one den beta for my Cupid wings, and I was like, you know what, I know everybody else is trading for these right now, and even though they're not super rare, since everybody else likes them, I might as well get some. When I say I got more rare, guys, don't get excited. Also, I did a terrible trade. You guys are gonna be so disappointed. I traded my pink long wrist, which I got for, okay, I'm so sad I didn't save this for like sentimental value. I got a pink long wrist for a pink tarantula pet because somebody didn't have that pet. I have all the old pets. That's the only thing I have to show that I was a member for so long, but it doesn't really matter because a lot of people have the beta pets. I did it air quotations, not that you can see. For a lot of people, it's not worth much, but this person really wanted a pink tarantula pet, and I was like, I got you. So I went and I made a pink tarantula pet, and I traded them, and they gave me a pink long wrist, which was amazing. I was like, oh my god, I have a pink long wrist now. Someone traded me these, set of items. Bottle of soda pop, rare stone chair, rare skinny lamp, rare wood fence. And I thought, because these look like betas, I was like very excited and they look cool. Like, I love this fence. And so my friend, she was there and I was like, dude, is this a good trade? I try to keep up with the AJ Worth wiki. I look at that stuff all the time. I'm kind of addicted to checking every trade. I thought these were betas and I thought they were so cool, and then I realized and I looked and it said that they were worth a couple of rims. But you know what? It's gonna be fine. I'll survive. It's not the worst thing. I'm just trying to keep a bright future and think, you know, I will have pink spike long wrists in the future. So anyways, I got a little more rare. I got a rare bow and arrow that isn't the spring one. I got a Jamaliday flower crown after many a trade. I traded a grass with worms because it's technically worth a den beta, but I think a lot of people don't like it, or they think it's from the new like Diamond Shop grass decor thing because the little animation takes a long time for the worms to come out of the ground. And I did like the grass with worms, but I'd rather have a Jamaliday flower crown. After many trades for grass with worms, eventually, you know, one tip my friend kind of taught me is never trade more just because that person has the item and they aren't accepting. Okay, this depends on the rarity of the item. I guess if you're trading for like a headdress or something like rare, then maybe go with the person who has it. But like for a flower crown, something that's not super rare and you know what it's worth, don't settle with one person. Don't say, okay, don't be like, this person didn't accept this trade, I'll add an item and I'll trade them. Say, okay, I traded them, what is it that's worth? Maybe they don't like that item, that's fine. I'm gonna move on to somebody else who has that item. And that's how I finally got somebody to trade me a flower crown for my grass with worms. A lot of people didn't accept, but one time eventually I was like, okay, I'm gonna trade them one den beta, and then if they don't like that, I'll trade them more. Which is a perfectly fun strategy. I'm just saying if there's an item that's pretty common, and you know what it's worth, and you have what it's worth, and people are declining what it's worth, then don't settle. Move on, and try to find somebody who will accept your offer, because there is going to be somebody who will accept your offer. Don't overtrade just because you're like, this is the only person who has this item, especially if it's a common item like a flower crown. Sorry, that took me forever to get out of my mouth. Let's visit Melly57's shop. What do you have, Melly? Oh, wow. You're gardening? Magnifique. I'm taking French, guys. Thought you'd be proud. Oh, you're cute. Bouncy chip. But I have to save. Oh, some rares. Is a cupcake hat good? Oh, it's 12. Can't afford it anyway. Okay, it looks like I'm not going to be buying anything from this person's den. Bad offer, sorry. Oh, jeez. I think people get so serious about trading. Sometimes I'm just like, guys, come on. This one person told me I was scamming just because I didn't want their items. And yes, they traded me the worth of my item. It was like something cheap, and they just traded me rims for it, which was the worst. I didn't accept, and they said I was scamming. And I was like, why am I scamming? And they're like, because you didn't accept. And I was like, okay, but I didn't want those rims. I already had those rare items. It's not scamming just because I didn't want those specific items. Obviously, if someone gave me rare items that I wanted, I would have accepted. Or rare items that I didn't already have, I would have accepted. But because I already had them, I didn't accept it. Just like people get so invested in trading. They get so mad when either someone doesn't accept their trade or they get a bad offer, and it's just like, guys, I just think people need to relax on trading a little bit. Obviously, like, when you're trying to trade for something and you can't get it, that sucks, but okay, you know what, maybe I'm not the best to talk about it, because I just don't ever feel angry enough to say something, and I never feel like when I trade somebody and I decline, I feel like I have to say anything. Like, sometimes I think it makes it worse when you say, like, bad offer, but in other cases, it's like, why are you so upset? I think it's fine to, like, calmly express your feelings. You know, just, like, relax. Have fun. You will always have more chances to get that item. Unless it's, like, super duper rare. Oh, they're trying to do a color to a item. I've wanted to have a rare friendship with somebody, but I don't think I'm ever going to have a friend who's going to have a rare friendship, so you know what, go for it. You can have my rim. I already got them one step closer. That's so exciting! I am not super into the whole trading Animal Jam community, because when I was younger, I just wasn't that into it. I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy my items, but now that I'm into trading, it's all new. But what I'm just going to say is, I feel like people aren't scamming you unless you are trying to get the item. You can't be a scammer. I definitely see no issue in putting something on your list that's like, hey, I'm bragging. I just got my first spike, putting it on my list. I'm not going to trade it to you, but it's on my list because I want people to know that I succeeded at something. And yes, you could wear it, but there's a feeling of like, yes, I did this. I put my diamond spikes. Yeah, this is embarrassing. I put my diamond spikes on trade to brag, but nobody cared because they were diamond shop spikes. But you know what? Let's move on. I think you're not scamming unless you're trying to get the item. Or I guess you can be a scammer if you do a giveaway and you're scamming someone out of their item because you're doing trust and you're not really planning to give away. Guys, I love to help people. My favorite thing is sending people compliments on their art or compliments on their outfit, because when you have a good outfit or art, that is just fantastic. Ugh, of course you can't say Bob. Colgella? I've never been here before. Oh, I'm in Sierra Nevada. Never mind. Forget what I said. I want the summer carnival to be back so I can find out if I can get a sombrero. So I just want a sombrero. Pink or that fun, like, pastel multicolor one. Anyways, I have talked for a long time. It's a good place to wrap up this video. I am so excited that we get to be in a non-laggy environment now, and I will probably be making videos much more because of this. So guys, whole new channel coming at you. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm so glad that you guys decided to stop by. Come back again.